Welcome to another episode of Travel Champ. If you enjoy all things travel, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. Given that it's the second largest country in the world, finding the very best places to visit in Canada is a tall order. With 10 provinces and 3 territories, Canada is home to beautiful coastal regions, mountains, prairies, and tundra alike. Located in the southwestern corner of Canada, Vancouver is where to go in Canada to fulfill your sea and forest dreams in one fell swoop. While there, be sure to explore Victoria, the capital city of British Columbia, go hiking along the coast, surf in Tofino, and pay a visit to some of the most ancient forests in the country. But most of all, make sure you go on a whale watching tour. Depending on the time of year you're visiting, you can expect to see gray whales, orcas, minke, or humpbacks. If whale watching is a priority for you, then definitely time your visit between April and October, when orcas and humpbacks are most present in the area. 10. Banff National Park. Canada's first national park, this Alberta destination is perfect for outdoor adventures. Perhaps one of the most famous places in Canada, Banff National Park is located in the scenic Rocky Mountains, just 110 kilometers, or 68 miles, from the city of Calgary. A great place for outdoor enthusiasts, I recommend visiting the town of Banff, taking a soak in one of the many hot springs, visiting the historic Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, and spending time at Lake Louise. Or check out my full guide to the best activities in Banff National Park. In the summer months, Banff experiences warm days, melted turquoise lakes, and world-class festivals galore. While in winter, it transforms into a snowy wonderland, perfect for skating, sledding, and winter hikes. If you're feeling a little skittish about hiking the area solo, then a guided Banff hiking tour is the way to go. That link is to a highly rated one. While you're in the area, if you want to cross another national park off your list, then paying a visit to Jasper National Park is a great way to do it. Jasper is the largest park in the Canadian Rockies and is home to even more stunning views and natural attractions. 9. Bay of Fundy. With dinosaur fossils, gorgeous rock formations, and a famous tide, this New Brunswick destination is stunning. The Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick gives visitors a trifecta of natural wonders: dinosaur fossils, whale migrations, and one of the most unique tidal systems on the planet, the latter of which is actually one of the 7 wonders of North America. In fact, the Bay of Fundy features the highest tides on Earth at 16 meters, or 52.5 feet, and over 160 billion tons of seawater flowing in and out of the bay every single day. To experience the Bay of Fundy's tidal system at its finest, head over to the Hopewell Rocks, where you can walk around sea stacks at low tide and then witness the tide come in. 8. Montreal. A Quebec city known for its history, foodie offerings, and incredible arts and culture scene. Located at the convergence of the St. Lawrence and Ottawa rivers, Montreal is Quebec's largest city and an artistic mecca of sorts. While here, it is worth the splurge to indulge in a personalized Montreal food tour. The city is famous for its bagels, smoked meat, and poutine. Take a hike up Mount Royal, wander the 17th century cobblestone streets of Old Montreal, pay a visit to the Biodome, explore art at the Phi Center, and catch a festival. In particular, just for laughs, Osheaga, Pop Montreal, Montreal en Lumière, and Saint-Ambroise Montreal Fringe Festival are especially great. 7. Toronto, plus Niagara Falls. Just a 2-hour drive away, the stunning Niagara Falls make for a great day trip from Canada's largest city. Canada's most populous city, Toronto, is a metropolis that offers a ton of fun no matter what you're interested in. While the Royal Ontario Museum, the CN Tower, the Art Gallery of Ontario, and catching a Blue Jays baseball game, or a Maple Leafs hockey game, are perhaps what Toronto is most known for, there is a ton to discover once you branch out from the main attractions. Visit Kensington Market on a Sunday in the summer, pedestrian only. Go shopping along Queen Street, take a ferry out to Toronto Island, visit one of the many music venues, and check out the Toronto foodie scene. Plus, you can never go wrong with a day trip to Niagara Falls. Fun fact, visiting Niagara Falls from Canada is better than the American side, because the American falls make for better viewing. For better or for worse, though, you'll find that the town of Niagara itself can be a bit like a mini Las Vegas. This is great if you love to party and gamble, but if nature and tranquility is what you're aiming for, then skip the town of Niagara and head down the road to Niagara-on-the-Lake. 6. Quebec City. If you're keen on a Canadian city with a distinctly European feel, then look no further than Quebec City, Quebec. If a picture-perfect European-style destination is what you're aiming for on your trip to Canada, then look no further than Quebec City. Located just 3 hours from Montreal, Quebec City features the only fortified North American town north of Mexico. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, strong Francophone culture, and an incredible foodie scene. Plus, the city has a ton of top-notch nature spots to explore nearby, some of the most beautiful places in Canada. Montmorency Falls Park features waterfalls even taller than Niagara Falls. Canyon St. Anne has some beautiful suspension bridges and via ferrata. Parc National de la Jacques-Cartier is home to a stunning glacial valley, and Baie de Beauport has a sandy beach perfect for relaxing on. 5. Winnipeg. The capital city of Manitoba, Winnipeg is a hub of arts and culture on the prairies. Canada's centermost city, Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba, the province's most populous hub and one of the top places to visit in the province of Manitoba. Famous for its Winnie the Pooh namesake, Winnipeg is a center of art and culture on the prairies. Must-see things in Winnipeg include the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, eccentric neighborhoods, Osborne Village and the Exchange District are especially great, the historic Forks Junction, and the Royal Canadian Mint. While you're in the area, I highly recommend taking a day excursion from Winnipeg as well. Riding Mountain National Park, Hecla Grindstone Provincial Park, and Gimli are a few faves. 4. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. This central Saskatchewan city is known for farm-to-table experiences and exceptional prairie spirit. Also known as the Paris of the Prairies, due to the 8 bridges arching the South Saskatchewan River, Saskatoon, Canada, does prairie spirit like none other. While here, indulge in farm-to-table culinary experiences. You have to try the namesake Saskatoon berry, learn about Indigenous history at Waniskewen Park, paddle along the Saskatchewan River, catch a hockey or football game, go dog sledding, tour the LB Distillery, or go for a swim at Manitou Lake. 3. Churchill. Whether you came for polar bears or beluga whales, you're bound to leave this Manitoba destination with a sense of awe. Whether you tack it into a trip to Winnipeg or take it as a standalone adventure, paying a visit to Churchill, Manitoba should 100% be on your Canada bucket list. Known as the polar bear capital of the world, and therefore one of the most unique places in Canada, Churchill sits directly on a polar bear migration path. In fact, polar bears actually outnumber their human counterparts in this region during the late fall months. As if that wasn't enough, the Northern Lights shine over 300 days of the year in Churchill, and the town sees a beluga whale migration every summer. Although it's an investment, I highly recommend taking this excellent Churchill tour from Winnipeg. You'll get the full wildlife experience. 2. Cape Breton Island. Often taking the #1 island in Canada slot, this Nova Scotia destination is perfect for a road trip. Often ranked as the #1 island in North America, Nova Scotia's Cape Breton Island is known for its craggy cliffs, the scenic 298-kilometer Cabot Trail, its multicultural Mi'kmaq, Acadian, and Gaelic history, and its decidedly coastal culture. It's easily one of the best things to do in Nova Scotia, and is perfect for a road trip. While on Cape Breton, be sure to explore Sydney, the island's largest urban area, go hiking or mountain biking along the 92-kilometer Celtic Shores Coastal Trail, visit Cape Breton Highlands National Park, indulge in all the fresh seafood, explore the quaint fishing villages, and go snorkeling with whales. 1. Charlottetown. Prince Edward Island's capital city is chock full of entertainment and Canadian history. A city full of seaside charm and plenty of fun things to do, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, is located on the east coast of Canada between Nova Scotia, Quebec, Newfoundland, and New Brunswick. While staying in Prince Edward Island's capital, head to Cavendish Beach Music Festival, an annual July event that's also the largest multi-day music festival in the Maritimes, hit the trails of Prince Edward Island National Park, or take a historic tour. And I can't mention Charlottetown without mentioning Anne of Green Gables. If this is your cup of tea, then you know Prince Edward Island was the setting for the original novel, and there are a ton of related sites and activities to experience in Prince Edward Island. And with that, we've reached the end of this video, all about the best places to visit in Canada. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this.